Very well, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Ease, the old Felghana. Last time, we made it within the Elder Mountains. We defeated the boss early on in the episode. We got the Earth Blast that does this. It's very cool. We can now fight the golems. Most importantly, we can fight these guys that are very annoying. Well, it's not like we couldn't fight them without it. But now we have the ability to dodge attacks. We have an actual dodge. And it's crazy good. We're still mostly gonna ignore the golems unless they are like alone, I guess, because they're a pain to fight. These ones instead are easy. Now this is where it gets hard. This part. It's crazy stupid. First thing I want to do here, there's a path with ice. You can actually get past this, but it's very hard. I should just drop down and forget about all the enemies here. Just run away from the enemies. I don't think there's any treasure here. Just gonna check real quick, but I don't believe there's anything. No, just get your Earth Brass line on the go and try to get past these guys. Do not go up there, just go down here. Move past everything. Forget about the golems. Forget about the golems. And grab these. Stone shoes! They turn off ice physics. Very nice for us. Select Earth, please. Thank you. So yeah, now moving on ice is just moving on normal ground. Again, we're just gonna ignore the golems because they're shooting much of a pain to fight. And we're gonna move up here. Now we have to get back. I'll fight this one because it's in the way. And it's alone. Especially because it's alone. If it wasn't alone, I wouldn't fight it. Yo! Nice. So I believe it might give quite a bit of EXP. Speaking of EXP, we need... Oh god, 31? And we're at level 28? I mean, we're almost leveled up. We will have the opportunity to fight a lot of enemies before the boss. And this should bring me back up, right? Sort of. It brings you up here. And we're gonna go up here, actually. Climb up. Do not get... Ignore the enemies for now. Go over here. I believe Earth can also destroy them. Well, it has to destroy them. Rebel Order will be useful later, which is nice. And now... Okay. Now this is much easier because we don't have the slippery slopes to deal with. And again here the D-pad is a good tool to use. In certain moments. Okay, I go up, and that's it. That's the slippery part. They still take a lot of Are you kidding me, game? Please? Come on. Ah, that blows. I'm not gonna fight anything. I'm just gonna go back there without fighting a single mob. Because I can't be bothered unless it's like a fly that gets in the way. Like this one. Maybe it'll level me up as well. There it is. It's almost there. Anyway, I'm on. You know, just as I said, the slippery part is over. Nope. Game has to do that. No, don't go that way. Go over here. Line up. Okay, do this. Can I get rid of that? Thank you. Come on. Come on, that golem would be a pain in the ass. Okay, fight me here. There we go, okay. But the hard part still has to come, by the way. It's this room right here. This room blows. Because these guys are everywhere. And they're so bad. Like that bubbles attack they do, man. And they have so much health. I mean, look at that. I killed one right now. It took me forever. The bubbles do like 20 damage. It's crazy. You also have to keep switching magic if you want to be efficient here. Kill you. Alright. I'm trying to go fast here, but at the same time, if I go too fast, I might end up dying. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and select that one. Come over here. Best thing to deal with those crabs is to stun them. Deal with them one by one, stun them, and then move in. Kill you first. Where'd the golem go? Okay, there he is. Is he gonna... You gonna come here? You gonna fight me here? Somewhere? Anywhere? Did I just... What? No way, dude. What? I mean, I can teleport away, but... Really? Really, game? Really? I mean, thank God I can do this, but... That has never happened to me before. See you in a minute. I'll backtrack to that area. God damn it. Alright, alright. I made it. I dodged all the enemies, essentially. So we're gonna start back from here. Hopefully that will not kick me in the nuts, because dodging all the enemies here can result in problems as you try to explore and find everything. Okay, then I believe we go up here. This is where you go if you fall down the pit. Yes, okay. Okay, so this is not the big room that you have to explore. Okay, so we're sort of fine here. Okay, do that. Break you, and you're dead. Thank you. This is okay. This is the big room. Okay. So in this room, you really want to pay attention. Kill the crabs and do not, if possible, have them gang up on you. That's the worst thing that can happen. It's a little bit of an issue here. Come on, kill them. Gonna kill that bee. Okay, there we go. Get you. And then there are these guys. There's so many different enemies here. You got the flying guys. You got the armadillos here. They're fucking annoying because they will push you into other enemies, and they just keep doing that. You can break their movement, rolling, whatever it is, with the charge attack. But at the same time, it's a pain. So what you want to do is that you want to slowly make your way through this room. How did I take damage there exactly? And slowly take care of every enemy one by one. Especially these flying bees, because they drop health more often than not. There's a drop here. I will drop down. Fight this crab. Then I want to go over here. No, that's the way back. I want to kill the enemies up here as well. I know there's a... I think there's... I don't know if it's here. There's a weird jump that you gotta do. I do not remember it at all. How did I take damage there? I took 25 damage. Can you? Thank you. Slowly and carefully we'll make it. Also, I'm getting desperately close to the hour where I should stop recording, because it's like 5 minutes to 10. I'll try to keep my voice a little lower than usual. 25 damage. Ow. Okay, I got some health back. It's nice. And more. Yeah, your success in this area will depend a lot on the drops you get. Very nice. Let's see. Now, we get you. This guy has to go. Has to go right now. Okay, that's the exit. However, you want to go this way. I think. Now, what about this way? Let me see. No, this is forward. Okay. I believe that's progress, and this is optional. I'll avoid these guys. No, 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 not worth it. Not worth it. And this leads me to... Don't push me down. Very nice. More about all for me. We're not gonna attack these guys. Not worth it at all. Although I'm sort of close to level up, so maybe... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that wasn't a bad idea to fight them, actually. Oh, level 30, so yeah, I was like, oh god, level 31, we need 31 for the boss? Yeah, we're one short of it. Okay, and now more of this. Ooh, double stun. That's great. Love the double stun. Just like before, you want to be very careful here. Take your time. Do not attract too many enemies. I feel like I missed like a chest or something. Might go back off screen to get it. I really feel like I missed something. Like, I know there's a point where you have to drop down and use your wind midway to get like a chest with either gold or a vial, but nope. Do this. Thank you. Stop taking damage for nothing. Okay, what's going on down here? Come on, come on, little crab. Come on, Mr. Krabs. Let's see. We're not that far from the boss. I just need to figure out where to go. Okay. Okay, this is the way back. I don't even want to fight that. It's not gonna give me the chance to do anything. Okay, and we're gonna drop down here. Those spikes really hurt, so we don't wanna go there. We're gonna ignore you completely. We can't, because you just jump out of the spikes that don't do any damage to you, because video game logic. Do damage to me, but not the monsters. Okay, perfect. There's a chest there. Now, gonna ignore these guys. Like I said, not worth it. Except when they do that, they start ganking up. Okay, and you go. So we get some fire, break those. HP elixir. We're almost done, guys. We're almost there. I think the boss is like right around the corner. Hard part is done. Okay. Woof. Woof woof. I'm not a dog. I'm just... You know, I'm like glad it's over. Or more or less. Yeah, it's the boss. 100%. If there is... Well, some time. I will try to go back and look for that one chest. Since I have a warp here now. Within. So I know it's on a drop. Now where that is... I have a vague idea. I might just be misremembering too. We're just gonna skip all the enemies. Let's see, if we go up here, we have to cross this room, go to the hard room. What I define as the hard room anyway. Get out, okay. Get out of here. Nice. So it's either this room here, or the other one that has a big drop. See if it's this one. It might be this one, actually. There it is. So yeah, I wasn't misremembering. There is a Raval here. And we're leaving. We're not gonna fight the boss with this gear. We're gonna upgrade it to tier 4. Then we'll fight it. We're one level below we should be according to my notes, but we should be fine. Buy equipment, banded mail. Used up all my money. Always Zord first. Perfect, maxed out. And tier 4. And look at my new shiny skin like that. Look at that. It's so cool. Anyway. Ice caves. Let's do this boss fight. This boss might take me a couple tries. It's not exactly easy. Also, you want the earth. Otherwise, you'll die. I guess it's sort of possible to do without it, but it's so hard to do it. It's a giant clump of ice. Faint sounds of breathing can be heard emanating from within. So this ice dragon is the point where the game starts becoming tough. So he doesn't do much at first, he only does this bite attack. He does sometimes when you get close. You're in fact supposed to hit his head, because that's the point where he takes the most damage, but he will constantly bite, trying to not, you know, to stop you from doing that. What you gotta do really is if you charge attack on one of his freaking legs. Here I took away with 3rd my HP right there. If you do that, it should. I don't know why it's not happening. It should get stunned. There it is, and then you can wail on him a little bit. Eventually you'll start adding attacks and it becomes real scary. Let's see what I can do. So this attack right here, pretty much everything you see on the screen that flies towards you can damage you. And then it does this attack. And there you go. The ice obviously deals damage to you. Obviously once it's there. Once it's on the ground, can't do much. Now this guy eventually has a sort of insta-kill attack. For right now it's just this. If you can attack him before he does that. Oh, this attack. No, get away. Okay, get away from that one. Jump over the ice. And let's see if I can do that. I'm gonna keep boost and for the end of it. Okay, this is, oh god. Okay, he's gonna flap now. We're gonna jump the icicles possibly. See what lag. Yep, this one. Nice. It's gonna be 2 or 3 more. Okay, we're still fine. Do it. Good. Flap. Jump over. Thank you. Lift the leg. This one. Haha. We always go for the one that he's not lifting. And now he's gonna do his insta kill. There's a good chance he's gonna do it. There it is. Now here you gotta pick a side and sort of react to those spikes of earth coming out and use your earth attack to iframe through it. And if they hit you, you take like 50 damage. It's crazy. Hitting all of them, it's almost guaranteed to insta kill you. That's how bad that is. Lift the leg, dude. No! He's gonna do it again. You can avoid that, but it's so hard to do. You have to do it twice too. Okay. No. Okay, good. I got a good side this time. Only once. You have to stick to one side, however. Okay, do that. Flap. Okay, do the flappy. Let me get to you. Yes. No! Aha! I dodged you. Aha! One more round, dude. Come on. Okay, this attack's fine. This attack's fine. I'm gonna try to... Yes! Whew! That was challenging. And that's another one of those, find the pattern, dodge, find... Yeah, it's another one of those. Okay, so here we go. This one is not that bad. You just need to figure out the pattern. See if I remember correctly. Okay, I go. So he shoots. And I go and do this, right? And then I slice him off once. On the head once. Do that, and boom. And again, boom. And again, boom. And again, boom. You just stand here, hold right, and you do this. This thing is completely different in the remake. It's still a dragon, but it's not like this. It's much harder. Again, go. Again, go. It was a good hit. Go. I think one more hit will kill it. Done. That'll guess the door statue. The four statues began resonating with one another, emitting a natural light in the process. As the light faded, the entire cavern grew deadly quiet. And that's where we're gonna end things off, I believe. I want to reach the save point and sort of end things off here. Oh, we can't yet. Because there are rocks blocking the path. Rocks were packed too tightly to be broken with the Terra bracelet. Otto was trapped. Hey! Is that you in there, Otto? Are you hurt? Glad to hear my little body's okay. The quake caused some of the crevasse walls to collapse. Managed to pick my way across though. But now we gotta do something about these rocks. Otto, I'm gonna need you to step back for a second, okay? Here we go. Yeah! Can't scream, guys. It's too late. That's what I'm screaming. I mean, I'm not. Well, you get it. Wolf Zero dodged the World Crusher like a million. Who needs doors when they got me? It was a new record too, I think. Never took down solid rock before. Should get me in the history books. So, looks like you found another statue. Is that all of them? Come on, let's head back to the Master's house. Can I save the game? I can just beat a hard boss, but sort of like to save the game. Chester, you're here. Of course, I've been kept well apprised of your actions. Seems you have all 4 statues now. So, as I said before, I think you'd best give them to me. Chester, there's just one thing I need to know. What are you planning to do with these statues? Mere knight, there's no question the motivation of Count Maguire. Though I cannot entirely plead ignorance, as I've heard some rumblings on the nature of his glorious plan. That's not what I asked you. I want to know what you plan to do with them. How long have you known? I knew from the very beginning. I didn't believe for a second that you felt such contempt toward Alina. That's just not you. And I really couldn't see you serving someone as obviously corrupt as Maguire. Not willingly anyway, so I figure you guys have something else up your sleeve. Your office exterior belies your perceptive nature. It always has. How with it, Chester? What are you really up to? Very well, I suppose this is a good time as any. What I seek is revenge. Revenge? You were born in Felghana, so undoubtedly you're familiar with Geno's Island, no? I never told you this before, but that is the land where my sister and I were born. What? Wait a second. I always heard that Geno's Island was wiped out by some kind of plague or something. Indeed, we speak of the same place. However, it was not plague, but monsters that brought about the island's ruin. Monsters? Yes, monsters with the appearance of human skeletons clad in armor. They appeared out of nowhere and simply started massacring all the villagers. Our warriors fought back, of course, but the creatures wouldn't just stay dead. We stood no chance. In the end, Alina and I were the sole survivors of the attack. But why? Why would monsters suddenly appear like that? It was no random occurrence, and therein lies the rub. Maguire was directly responsible for the massacre. He enlisted the services of a dark sorcerer for the task. My people were the descendants of Genos himself. We were charged with guarding the holy artifacts that locked away the Demon Lord's power to prevent their misuse. I would assume Maguire simply considered us a threat to his ambitions. And that's how my sister and I were orphaned and came to live with the mayor of Redmond. It's no surprise that Alina's memories of these events have been suppressed, given their extreme horrific nature. Then, you want revenge on Maguire, yes. He will be destroyed by the very power he so desperately seeks. And he won't be the only one. I intend to see that every living creature in Wallenstein Castle burns in hell. Perhaps then the wounded, defiled souls of my ancestral people can finally know true justice. At long last, after all these years, their anger and hatred will be appeased. And eliminating the parasitic slime who sits on Wallenstein's throne will benefit the entirety of Felghana as well. Now then, why don't you hand over the statue so this can all fall into place? To be honest, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to react to all of this. I can't pretend to know how you feel, but just hear me out on one thing. Let's just say that your plan succeeds and you do get your revenge. What then? Do you think it'll make Alina happy? Hell, will it even make you happy? Sure, Maguire might be a horrible man, he may even deserve what you're planning for him. But imagine how Alina would feel, knowing the depths you'd sunk to in the name of vengeance. Do you think she'd be proud of what you accomplished? If you just step back and think about it, I know you'll find some other less drastic way to deal with Maguire. If I explained everything to the townsfolk, they'd understand, and I bet they'd do what they could to help too. If everyone banded together, we could drive Maguire out of Felghana for good, send him into exile. You don't have to disgrace yourself over scum like him. So come on. Please, Chester, you have to put a stop to this before it's too late. Come back to town with us. We can all sit down and have a good time. Maybe enjoy one of his home-cooked meals. Look how far I've come, though. Do you honestly believe I can go back now after all of this? No. There's no turning back for me. Chester, you stupid son of a bitch. There's still time to save him. If you want him to live, give me the statues now. Excellent. Now I can use the power of these statues to hurtle all of Valentine's castle into the darkest depths of hell. I hardly need to say it at this point, but you may wish to reconsider trying to stop me. Unless, of course, you want to end up like him. I can't believe Chester attacked Doji. This is all my fault, actually. 12 years ago, I served as a Valentine Knight. I was there on Xenos Island that day, all the knights were. Our task was to provide backup for Megair's sorcerer. In other words, we were to man the sidelines and terminate any villagers who tried to escape, and we did just that. But then I met the Stoddard children, and despite my sworn oath to Megair, I couldn't bring myself to harm them. I hid them instead and snuck them away from the carnage. But I knew I couldn't raise them, so I left them with the mayor and shamefully ran away to this godforsaken shack. Spent my days slowly unraveling Megair's plans and researching the old tales of Xenos and Goblin. Chester never knew my knighthood, but he was well aware that I saved his life, so he and Doji would often visit. As such, while secretly investigating Megair, I also took it upon myself to train the two of them in the art of war. Doji's departure aside, things continued in this manner until last year. Around the time monsters started appearing all across Felghana, Chester came to see me in quite a panic. The monsters had brought his memories of Xenos Island to the surface and he had no idea how to cope. I told him everything, every single thing I knew about his past and about my role within it. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I suppose I was looking for some manner of catharsis. But all it did was exacerbate Chester's desire for revenge. To be perfectly honest, I haven't the slightest idea what Chester intends to do with the statues, but if he's willing to stab an old friend to get them, then I doubt there's much hope of talking him down. If we let him continue unchecked, the damage he inflicts won't be limited to Valentine Castle, but all of Felghana. Adol, I must ask you that you go back to town immediately and tell Mayor Edgar everything that has happened. You needn't worry, I'll take care of Doji, and once he's back on his feet, I intend to pay the castle a visit. Alright, and next time we're gonna do just that, but I need to get to a save point so I can end the recording. So I'll see you next time.